The first time you peek at an options chain or options table, it may go a little something like this. Your eyes will dart around, soaking in all the numbers. Then you'll furrow your brow and fixate on one listing, trying to make sense of it. Then you'll back away slowly in confusion and frustration, vowing never to consider options again. While it doesn't have to be a nightmarish experience, yes, an options chain can be intimidating for beginners, but hopefully after this lesson, it'll be easier to understand. Before we dive into the details, let's first define exactly what an options chain is and what it's used for. An options chain is a table of information that lists the different options contracts available for an underlying stock. The chain is organized by expiration date and strike price, with calls shown on the left and puts on the right. An options chain shows the real-time price, trading volume, and best bid and offer for each option contract. Let's walk through an example in WebBroker. Navigate to Research, then click Options. This is an options chain. You can see the long list of options available for the underlying stock, along with their real-time prices and quote information. You'll see the call options down the left side and put options down the right, and the strike prices down the middle, all in ascending order. Each option quote displays a bunch of helpful information so you can evaluate each contract. The price or premium is what the last buyer paid to purchase the option. The bid, or how much the seller can expect to receive. The ask, or how much the buyer can expect to pay. The volume, or number of contracts traded today. And the open interest, or number of contracts that exist in the market. You'll also notice shades of green highlighting each option. That indicates whether the contract is in the money or out of the money. Terms we'll explain in our next lesson. Now that we've explained an options chain, let's make sense of an options quote. That's the mishmash of letters and numbers listed in each row of the chain. We read an option quote from left to right, just like we would a sentence. The first item in the sequence is the ticker symbol of the underlying stock, also referred to as the root. In this case, we're looking at an option for a fictional company we'll call ABC1. The second item indicates what type of option we're dealing with. A C means call option, and a P means put option. Third comes the expiration date, which you can see here. Fourth is the strike price and the currency it trades in. CA is for Canadian dollars, and US is for American dollars. And the last item shows the exchange upon which the option is traded. M is short for the Montreal Exchange, used for Canadian options, while O is used for US-based options. So our example quote is an ABC1 call option expiring on July 16, 2021 with a strike price of $42 traded on the Montreal Exchange. See? That wasn't so confusing after all. Now you can browse and analyze options chains on WebBroker. This video covers the basics. If you want to dig even deeper into how an option is priced, click the Analytics tab to pull up some additional factors that can provide theoretical pricing. A word of warning though. The advanced analytics can be a lot to unpack, so we'll dive deeper into them in another lesson. There you have it, options chains deciphered. Now that they no longer make your head spin, you're ready to get in and out of the money with our next lesson.